The Mummy. How do you play the Mummy? Well, Dabia Gunslinger, a viewer of the channel, asked, "Can you do a Mummy run to see how to see how can I play it? Like I want to learn." So let's see. The Mummy, it's a weird skull because his swap does nothing, and his attack is fairly weak at rare. So you usually want a good skull as support. Of course, you can just go kaboom, and it's great. But let's do a mediocre one. Just pike with a good swap and a good skill to deal damage. As always, the optimal strategy is start with a Carlian sword or Carlian staff, depending on the kind of damage you're dealing, and the insignia for some gold before the first shop. Let's jump in. I'm Mr. Pacanudo. This is Cold Hero Slayer. We're in the Dark Mirror level 10, which is the hardest in the game. It also will give us some stuff that might not be available in the lower difficulties, but the concept and the run building is about the same. So we'll try to keep around the same idea. So yeah, as we go here, as you saw, I was doing a bunch of pike stuff because Mummy's basic attack is fairly weak, and on this enemy it doesn't matter that, ouch, the Mummy can shoot upwards because this enemy can actually target you, right? So, but if you are in danger dark mode 6, you won't find this enemy, so you can do the cheesy and just leave this kind of enemy behind. The skills, you usually don't want the melee skills as the Mummy, even though these other ones are magic. The damage that they will matter for you are like in the early game. For the late game, you don't care, really. As we want unique Mummy as soon as possible, we go for all the fragments and that we can get. The goal is to get to 30, but we'll see. If you don't know why Pike was actually my first video where I used my mic. It was just saying, want a consistent way of beating the Dark Mirror. At the time, it was the beta, it was level 9. Use Pike. Because the Pike builds, Masterpieces specifically, are fairly consistent. They depend only on rare items, and dash stuff essentially allows you to evade while attacking. So that's very good. But Pike here is not the start of the show. Let's just do the thing. Ouch. And again, please use your swap. Just because you're playing a Mummy run, it doesn't mean that Mummy is the only skull that you have to play, especially in the early game. This early game, it's the weakest you are in the entire run, so any help will matter a lot. The goal is to reach the first shop without dying, because in the first shop you should get a good bonus depending on the level that you are, but because you will get the luck measure. If you don't have the luck measure yet, that's why you started with the insignia. You have some treasure. And here, if you're having issues, you would say just get the Carlian armor, you get less damage. But the correct choice here is actually the pendant. because poison with the mummy is very strong. So let me... Okay, so wheel, very good item. I'm not since we have the mummy, we used 3, so it's 3 out of 4 of this. It's very good. But let's try to see if we find something interesting for this kind of run that we can build around. I don't want to do masterpiece. This is just a good stat, so I will take it. We can do rapidity. Rapidity is not the... It's okay. I will take for the arms, but not the best. We are guaranteed not to evolve our mummy right now, but it's fine. Let's just fight the adventurer. I'm intentionally playing without custom items here because this is essentially how to build around something. But with custom items, I would have picked some of them that could be interesting. But yeah, mummy run. With mummy, you want items that deal damage when you deal a hit, which would be great, or items that will amplify when you get better stuff. But right now, let's just keep pressing the button, evading, learning how to evade the enemies is part of the game. It is a roguelike after all, so you have to deal with it. But you will get there. I have over almost 100,000, almost 1,000 hours, and this okay, it's okay item. Okay, orc. Orc is ultimate risk reward. We don't have big damage. I'm not going to take this to not say that this won the run for us. I'll just destroy the recruit for a bit more fragments, so now if we find a rare, we have enough to get unique mummy. So let's see if we get there. Something that I forgot to comment, but would be insane with mummy, is actually starting with brawl. The brawl inscription now is great for this kind of run that does very little damage. So let's see if we can find it. At common, you only get one item with brawl, which is called the Dark Spirit Death, or something of the sort. The common shade. It is good, but it's not something that you want. It's something that you would only pick for the inscription in this kind of build, and that's why, ooh, legendary champion. Since we get very good fragments here, I think I'm going for items right now. Yeah, we go for fragments later. I want to show how to build the build, right? And at unique in the next act is more what you would like, what you would see, and I want to show how this changes the build. I will. Let me destroy some of these here so we have a bit more area to play. Because the problem with mummy in this form, in this rarity, is that basically you have no AoE, right? AoE meaning area of effect, meaning your attacks only hit one enemy. So having a good support skull like that one, very good. Warrior's gloves, I'll take this. It's courage, it's more damage, it's fine. We'll reroll here, more courage. Are we doing a masterpiece mummy run? It is a possibility. It's fine. Masterpieces is very versatile as an inscription for physical builds, and I'll take the third one. And that's also, ooh, that's so hard to build around. Like, this is easy. We can take this, I guess. Crit rate is nice, but I'm thinking whether we can fix here, specifically Brawl, because we just got Brawl, and I said that I want to show how good it is. It would cost 620. We will need to get rid of this, and we already have 2 courage, so I'm not going for 4 courage at this point. So let's fix Brawl so I can show you. You basically doubled the damage from your attack, and this shockwave can hit multiple enemies, so it helps with the weakness that we were talking about, the AoE. And now our mummy is a bit stronger, or at least it looks way stronger than it is, but that's part of the game feel, right? If it feels good, it's good. Also should have healed. Okay, I'll do the 52 damage. Damn, Pike is good. Yeah, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, if you are stuck in level 6, these level 8 increases of difficulty are very brutal, actually, but you get there. As you can see, I'm also struggling a bit. It's fine. It's the game. It's learning is part of the game, and getting wrecked is part of the game as well. Like I just did. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I just saw our amount of fragments. Nice. So yeah, as we go into Yggdrasil, we have 46 HP, we don't want to die, it's fine. Strategy, just attack and evade. There's nothing to do against Yggdrasil besides try not to die. The dash from the mummy, the cooldown is a bit tough to get right. It's different from the other skulls, but it's fine. We also want to use our poison. That works great, really. Even though our damage is fairly low. One, two. Oh, come on. Ball. We're getting there. Oh, I just realized I was pressing the button very slowly, huh? I can mash it way faster. Huh. That's the issue with playing with controller, I guess. If you play with mouse, you can actually technically put your bind your mouse scroll to the mummy attack and do this very quickly, and it works. So if you don't want to use a mod that allows you to turbo button your way through. It works. But we'll see. Ouch. Your goal in Act 1 is don't die. We're not doing a very good job at this, but we're close. Just don't get hit here. Look at there. Please. Whew. Wow, that was close. So yeah, clearing Act 1 was a bit painful. We didn't get very powerful stuff that would fix this, but we're fine. One cool, if you are doing mixed damage mummy builds, not focused on the attack, you can actually use Mace's necklace as you know what? Let's show off, because you can spam these. So the skills are not that great, but the item is insane. Also, we got the heirloom inscription, which gives us 1 free hit now. So that's nice. We could take Cracked Tongue. Cracked Tongue is a very good curse for Mummy, not because of this attack, but on the legendary tier, the attacks are very powerful. We could take this, but I want to do a average run, so let's do what I would normally do, which is weakness exposure, because our multi-hits do trigger it, plus we have poison, and ideally we keep poison, and collection desire because it's just good stats. Since we have 7, we can try to get something else. 1, okay. This is somewhat controversial now between the community, because this thing sucks. Riftblade is not a good dark ability, except it's great here. In Act 2, it's actually very good. You know how our attacks are dealing 10 damage. Let us evolve our Mummy. And since we are doing a run with Pike as support, and we want to swap, we're going to take Pike. But let me show. You can see the number. Like, you have 12 something, but you have 79, 61, 118. This big number is Riftblade. So for skulls that deal very low number of them, very low numbers, Riftblade is excellent for clearing rooms this early. So we will keep doing our fragments thing. We will. And here is why we swap with Mummy. Oh, by the way, you can just walk around these because Mummy cannot be affected by. Okay, so here is why you would normally get the basic attack amplification from Cracked Tongue. These attacks deal a bunch of damage, and we would have been able to amplify that even more. But let's keep going, because now our run has some shape. At rare, we struggle a lot. At unique, Mummy takes a turn. And with Riftblade, it's even okay to play now with our basic attack. Shoot upwards. The Mummy butterfly thing, not very good evolution from the Mummy ball, but again, we have it for the Mage's necklace. So yeah, let's reroll here. these 2 items, treasure, we want all of them. Can we fit? We can't fit it here unless we start getting rid of items that we care about. So let's get rid of this one and get this one because it is better. It's just better as a treasure. I did the mistake of not fixing treasure very early because I'm trying to show the brawl thing. But the ideal... I don't have enough gold to swap here. I don't want the knife. The knife is bad. But it's fine. We'll survive. Freaking seagulls, man. Yeah, let's go here. We actually don't care about the Mage's Necklace that much. It's here just for the heirloom. Maybe it was the correct choice to get rid of it and get to treasure. To treasure would have been very good to have. Let me show this here, because one attack is 1 proc of weakness exposure kinda, which is nice, even though it doesn't have the weirdness of laser. It's just a nice attack to have. Oh, come on. So now we swap, because we want to swap back in the mummy and get our lasers. And we have all this reach, so yeah. And that's pretty much what we do now. Oh, come on. We're taking this, it's fun. I should probably not take this legendary because it changes how you play the game. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to destroy it just because we want an average run. I know. 99. Ah, no legendary mummy desert. What a shame. Yeah, we do the laser thing, and everything is dead. Except you. Now you two. At Unique, you don't have many options for weapons. It's just laser, machine gun, and I forgot the name of the other one. The bombs. But at Legendary, we're going to have so many good options that it's going to be nice. So let's hope we get there. Yeah, just reload. I'm not coming back for this. So. Ooh, and that's why we keep the Solar Sword. Boom. Falls and down. Very good stats and a very good effect. See how much damage it dealt. So yeah. Oh, Boomer. Not Kaboomer. Okay, so Mana Gauntless. You know how this deals 3 hits? This is per hit, not per attack pressed, I think. No, it's per attack pressed. But either way, if you're doing a mixed damage run, which we currently kind of do, even though we do have Brawl. Oh, we do have Masterpiece. This is a good item. let me show, even though we are going to destroy our... now, our attacks deal 25 extra magic damage. It's very good. And talking about that, okay, I guess we're doing a mixed mummy run. I think we can get rid of the pendant, and because of that, I'm going to fix here heirloom, because I don't want to die, and I recommend you to actually try that because heirloom is very good. Even though, again, treasure would have been nice to have early. It's getting to the point where we don't care anymore. This is a rapid mummy run. Other rapid items that are very nice. Of course, the Thief's Steel Dagger with Gunpowder Sword or Invisible Knife are very good. But bonus swiftness is insane. We have one... We have one speed skull, so it's already good there. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Hand of Glory. It's very good, especially in hard mode where you have the extra. You can use Super Baby to boost this up very quickly, and other stuff really. I think I'm getting rid of Candlestick, even though it has arms and arms is kind of nice. Yeah, since we do have Antique here, we get an extra bonus of 35 HP. So we have 22 stacks times 4, 88% extra physical damage. So we have 604%. It's not bad. And that's the thing, right? We started as a masterpiece build. We ended up not finding many masterpieces. So it's fine pivoting, and if we found the good magic items, we're going to do good magic stuff. This is a rapidity run. And not poison anymore. If you go to my search and just good for Poison Mummy or Ultimate Poison Run, you will see poison. You will see that the best poison item is disposable syringe. Ouch. Yeah, we should also swap because that's the only way that you can get extra items in this fight. And yeah. Swap. Just in time. If you're having issues with this fight, you can try to take as long as you can in the first phase to reduce both sisters' HP equally, so the second phase that is less shorter. But it's ouch. Yeah, it is very ouch. Okay, and there goes Act 2. The sisters are down. So let's see what our reward is. I would like bonus swiftness, I would like the ring, I would like the good generic stuff, right? Like the part of greed. But we're fine with nothing, I guess. Since we do have nothing, we can get Weapon Master to help us on runes, or we can get Evil Eye. Evil Eye is an interesting one because we don't have any other source of stun, so it feels kind of bad. It feels like a worse Medusa, but it has its utility, right? So let's use it for a while, and we will replace it as soon as we can. Infectious disease is an S tier curse. It makes the run like pop off hard, but we're not doing this. If you're playing safe, you can take Super Baby here. Since we do have the Hand of Glory, and I want to show like how to do this in a more safe way, I'm going to take Super Baby. Why Super Baby and not Last Resistance? Because we have Antique, we have Hand of Glory, so we are almost at the maximum of the Hand of Glory. Let's get here, let's get to Legendary, the Mummy. Tumba laka tumba tumbata. And now we start getting these ultra powerful attacks. I'm not going to waste here. We could actually evolve our pack to unique, but really I just want attack speed now. Because look how fast these hit. This was 2 hits. So and even our I don't like the shotgun because if you're doing rapidity stuff, you want to hit multiple fast times, but the damage is also not bad. So I'm going to take a few item rooms. Maybe we find an omen or find just a unique or legendary chest that can put us in a good position. Okay, if you're in early acts, you won't see this enemy, but this enemy, which we call Frieza, is the Transcendent. He is very annoying for projectile characters if you are always on his face and trying to hit him. While he's reflecting, you just try not to hit him, and when he's attacking, he will hit you, so you move out. But as soon as he finishes, he's vulnerable, so you can be patient and use a projectile based Skul to attack without having to swap. And now that we are in Mummy territory at Legendary, we don't mind much of having to swap, really. So since this is a Mummy run, let's try to do this as a Mummy run. How about that for the extra HP? But Heirloom replacement could have been nice. Doesn't matter. Let's do another freeze around. Lasers are not projectiles, so you dead. Brawl. Ooh. Okay, we cleared everything. I'm going to take the lightning, even though it's only 10. There's a reason why it's only 10 hits, because it's the most busted attack that Mummy has. Boom. Everything here is dead. Oh no! I just passed over the... It is the grenade launcher, right? So it's still good, but not as good as the lightning, even though he only has 5. The AoE on the lightning... Ooh, nice! Another lightning. So we'll take this. Beware of this explosion. Let's see. Rapidity. Rapidity is fun, but this is a close range rapidity item. We don't want this. So we'll just get rid of it and keep going. Let's put 10 lightning bolts in the face of these enemies. Let's see. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. 3 ultimates? No. Okay. Let's evade. And... it's fine. We'll survive. Probably. Hopefully. Okay. Fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Exclamation mark. You're fired. Okay, I'll take this. And... nothing here. It's fine. Ooh, invisible knife. If you have any crit, which we should get at some point, this is brilliant. This is one of those mixed damage items that you would like as a mummy in a mummy build. Since we do have mana gauntlets and after image, this is basically a mistake. Let me see if I can get anything here. We only have these options, right? We either get Ninja for 23 fragments, or we try to replace something with the Invisible Knife. I think with Invisible Knife, Brawl is not that necessary anymore, and we can fix the Misfortune to get a bit more crit in the pedestal. So we're going to do this instead. Or we can say Heirloom has run its course, we have 300 HP, we don't need it. And yeah, might be the better one. We will survive without it. Hopefully. If you are struggling, I do recommend to stay with Heirloom. It is very good against the hero specifically, because sometimes you take like 6 minutes in that fight. So it is 12 trip. Okay, so we are the mummy here, so we won't get hit by anything really. Mummy privilege. Bomber. Okay, so boats. Everything is dead. I think I even overdid a bit there, but hopefully the point has been made. Because yes, this thing is good. If you're doing a multi-hitting thing, thank you Yaksha for your fragments. So yes, now we're going to replace this here with Misfortune for the extra crit rate. Our crit rate right now is 35%. It's not that much, but in multi-hitting attacks, it's still very good. We take tricks because they don't occupy our stuff here, and I think we're not getting to Masterpiece. Let's just keep going on this investment. Going to these without a perfect build means that we are losing on a lot, but it's fine. Ouch. I will take the laser here because this enemy, again, cannot deflect this attack. It will deflect the projectiles we're throwing, but nothing else. So Frieza is dead. Ouch, sniped. So yes, here's the thing about the mummy. One of the many things. You can build, like I've been talking about building the genie, you can build it as a conduit for 4 items that will trigger on every hit. So, or you can build it as a big damage skull, but that will only work if you get two legendary, really, because these big damage attacks like the shotgun, the grenade launcher, the ouch. Not the ouch, but the fire. Oh, oops. I tried to stun it so we could evade, but again, it's not Medusa, it's slow. I should have looked at which of them we had less room, but too late now. I will take this fire, because the fire is the last one that I was talking about. It triggers on anything that triggers on each hit, even though they technically have a 0.1 second cooldown. Pro tip. It's still very good. So if you have Gunpowder Sword, if you have Invisible Knife, if you have not After Image but Mana Gauntlets, they will like one attack is going to deal 10 hits, so you trigger everything, and triggering everything is very nice. So let's see here how much damage we can deal with this attack. Ooh, nice, it's back. So I think, yeah, the Gauntlets audio kind of glitched out there. But yeah, it's fine. We took a bit of damage. I was very aggressive. You don't need to play like that. We will heal. We will consider for a moment Kirin, because Kirin is fun. But again, we don't need it. We can take the Stone Mask as a improvement over Incense Burner. It is just straight up better, except that we lose some of our extra HP. So it's not perfectly, strictly better. No, let's just destroy the poison. By the way, explosive error. Huh. Since it does have misfortune, I think we should try this. Even though the explosion is only 2 seconds, so the cooldown is awful. Since we're not in the Masterpiece plan anymore, I will replace this, so it frees up the Brawl pedestal for us. I don't think it is remotely worth it to play in most runs, but since it's here, let's just do it. And as I said, Blade has run its course. It's awful now. So we just destroy it and refund not our quartz, because it's not that important, but our fragments. Our space. Our space here. This extra space is very valuable. Because now we can, for instance, Coward S tier. Like you find it, you take it. But for the same reason that I didn't take the previous one, but I'm going to do it uncursed. And weird one, we can do innate power if we are focusing mostly on our basic attack damage, or we can go Go-Getter. Go-Getter means or items deal more damage. And since we have so many items dealing damage, by the way, Brawl also counts as item damage, this is going to be silly. So let's upgrade all of this as I take a sip of water, because yeah, throat is dry. So yeah, we'll keep going for these things. I think we're mostly done with the build, even though I don't want the whatever item that was, but it's fine. We don't want the treasure item to carry us to the end of the game, even though the extra HP is kinda nice. We get to 300 using our pedestals and can use the slot for something more important. So yeah, even the basic attack now, even though it doesn't have many hits unless you mash it like crazy, is a... that got stuck there. Interesting. I don't want to reroll for skills, I don't care about other skills, but we talked to this NPC in case you don't know, because this guarantees that if we would see this NPC again, we'd see instead this lion. And the chance of seeing this NPC is very high on this act. So you want to talk to all NPCs, no matter which one, really. I will take this, let's do some blow uppage. Boom. I don't like this. Yeah, it's funny, but not the best attack, really. I should probably use... I swapped this time, since we do have the swap effect. And here we are. Oh, Fortune Dawn did its job, huh? Nice. Who did I forget? Who needs a spanking here? Oh, you do? Bang. Yeah, going to the shop, we're going to replace Brawl with something. See if we find a better courage item. I see Succubus here. Succubus, possibly the best utility quintessence in the entire game. So we're going to replace, not Brawl, but Misfortune with Duel, very good. Wisdom, very interesting, since we do have 3 items that deal magic damage. Yeah, let's fix Wisdom. Mixed damage, Mummy is perfectly fine as a build. And since I want to get rid of the Incense Burner, I'm going for an item right now. We have this crappy thing that I don't like. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, lightning. And you can see like 672 per attack is not that much, given our focus on, like, we're not giving much focus on pure physical damage. With 1000 damage it would be better, for instance, and such, but you don't need to. Let's see what this gives us. Hidden Blade. We don't care about any of these, so yeah. We just do this, take the laser. Laser clears everything except the elite. The elite needs to be awakened, but now it's dead. Go upstairs and remember to go downstairs to get our 25 fragments because they're useful. By the way, if you don't know, you basically can shoot upwards with every weapon in the with Mummy. So good to know if you don't know. But most of the time it's mostly a gimmick. You don't usually want to play with it. So it's fine. More items. Holy good damage. I will use the good thing here. Keep pressing buttons. Get our laser again. And you can see, right, these are the weapons from our unique form, and they're already very good because now we have the correct items. Ouch. I'm even going to take the... You know what, let's keep this one. There's an adventure fight, and even though it's only 13, it's good damage. So let's heal. Our Fortune Stone is ready just in time. This adventure is usually fairly hard to deal with because you need to reach him, but oops. I'll swap. I want my thingy. Of course, you can also use your good stuff because good stuff is good. Ouch. Okay, that was bad. But now we should be clear to do the thing. Stay 2/3 of your screen and mash buttons. You dead. We're not. That's good. An item? Not an item. So just keep going here. We're going to use our second thing before actually going for health. Oh, for damage, because now we can get rid of Antique and not suffer from the loss of HP. And then the rest we invest in actual damage when we get there. I will take this still, since we can get up to 100% damage from the pillars, and are pretty much done with this build. So, except of course for the incense burner, we can use our succubus as always. Here. Homing missiles, even though they're not highly damaging, very good. And especially now that we can actually crit, also fairly nice. You can see like our projectiles by themselves don't deal that much damage, but the things that carry us, very good. If Bomber had Kaboom, again, Kaboom with Bomber is just an instant crit for you with Mummy. Very good. It is the best support Skul. If you are having trouble with learning any Skul in the game, just pick Bomber as the support and go with it. The burst of damage, all the weaknesses, like most weaknesses are covered by just that. So I don't like this weapon for this fight, but we have. And just because your skills are not the greatest thing ever, doesn't mean that they suck. They have utility still. They home, specifically the bugs from the ball. And now that we have the good attack, we can just kill. And this is an attack that you get at unique again. So if you have the right items and you are building towards them, they're great. Let's see what we got here. Anything is good. Max HP, awesome. Crit rate would have been nice. Physical or magical amplification, also great. But either way, everything is nice. Ouch. Screw you. Bang, 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 bang. Pew, 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 pew. Fire the hole. And now we can see what we got here. We can get this here. If we replace this with Predator, we have good fragments. I just need a good item to replace this here. This could be a choice. It is two things. We usually don't have good mobility to stay in the behind of an enemy to keep doing this amplification, but the two inscriptions are actually very nice. Could take this. I will reroll once or twice and see if we can get something better. Apparently not. One more. Too late for this item. Would have been great. Yeah, sad. Let's see. Let's test our luck in item rooms because we're looking for some stuff that might be a fairly specific, since our run is mostly done, and I scraped the Forbidden Sword 50 times already. With the double kill glitch, this could have been evolved a long time ago, but I want things that that trigger on hit, not on. Ooh, Omen, dual Omen, very, 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 very good. But this is the thing that we've been waiting for. This is dual, and this is stats. We're good with that. Let's go for fragments now. 150 fragments is... No, 175 is what we need. I'm not going for that HP. This is good. 143. We have 135, so we have 90% damage gained. I will take the grenade launcher. It's fun. If you don't know the difference, grenade launcher is mostly yellow and shotgun is green. They do kind of look similar, but this one is a bit thicker. But anyway, it's time for Joan, the Pope. Let's see what we can do against these pillars. Oops, I disconnected my controller by trying to spam this as hard as I could. Because if you have an auto shooter, this is trivial. If you don't, then you have to mesh a bit. Easier on certain controls, but it's fine. I want to save the fire here for Joan, if we can. Ah, we even got a second one. Nice. And we're going to try to kill her. Not kill her, but at least deal massive amounts of damage. Which we did, to the point of breaking the game's audio again. So she didn't even get a chance to ultimate. And here's the thing, right? We didn't get good items like Thief's Black Steel Dagger, which would have made Invisible Knife insane. We didn't get like the good brawl item that would have been specifically Gunpowder Sword. We're doing Magic Mummy stuff, and that's more than enough. People need to understand that, like, if you're dealing item damage, or your skull doesn't matter. Like, just have good attacks and you're there. So yeah, let us amplify our last go-getter. We will get 90% more damage here. And go to the shop with enough gold to either heal for 100 or buy an item. We still can buy an item that can be useful for us, so we'll see. Ooh. Okay. Part of grade is antique, is that it gives us an extra legendary even. Or not. Do we not have 4 legendaries? I see 1. Wow, this is a run with basically no legendaries. This is so beautiful that this works. I will replace Master Fighter. Yes, dual amplification is very good, but so is 120%. No, it's only 90. 90 versus 75 plus. Yeah. Part of greed is bad. We should have healed. My bad. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's the issue, I guess, when you don't go for item rooms. But also, it shows the power of like rares and uniques. Most of our good damage stuff here is rare, and it's fine. You don't need to rely heavily on like finding the best stuff ever, always, and just win it with them. This is a lot of the times good enough. Ouch. So yeah, let's get in here and show the final build, because it is interesting. We have only the legendary mummy. Our support Skul was only for the early game. We have Succubus, which is fairly useful, and we're in a regular rapidity run, except we have the rapidity magic items. So we have 888 physical and magic attack, which is great. And collection desire for all of this, which is good. We have super baby since we have hand of glory. Nice. Dual thanks to Master Fighter. Weakness exposure, it's a must have. And since we have so many items dealing damage, we have Go Getter. We started with Brawl, not this item but the inscription. The inscription Brawl is very important for the early game with Mummy. It deals so much free damage. So did Rift Blade. Rift Blade was very good in Act 2, and then we removed it to actually get good stuff. Our 2 courage items are not great. We could have found something better. We didn't. It's fine. Let's jump right in. Let's see how this fares against the hero. I will get the laser since it deals a bunch of hits to the hero. And I'll see you in the other end. And as always, if you reached this far into the video and have yet to subscribe, please consider doing so. I really appreciate your support. We're getting very close to 1000 subscribers, and if this is the kind of stuff that you have fun with, you're going to enjoy this channel, because we do even more busted stuff or normal stuff. Always, if you have more suggestions for runs or questions, let me know in the comments. I like to always see what we can do about it. I pressed Succubus a bit too late there. Motherfucker! Okay, that's ooh, that's a reference that shows how old I am. The rhythm of the dash for the mummy for this sequence is a kind of bad, so I preferred to keep this to do it with bike. But either way, second phase we go. We haven't lost our first health, but we do have super baby, so we have a bunch of health, and we can get hit. We can like tank a bunch of stuff. We don't need to play hyper defensively. We also do have Succubus, so that's nice. I should have swapped for the extra crate, so we will do that. If we had either the purple drug or ouch. This is homing, so we just press the button. He's invincible here, so beware of the things. Yes, these things, they deal damage. Take some fortune downing to the face. Oh, yeah, I was too close, right? Jump here, dash twice on the top, because he will try to reach you there, and you will get an opening here. We will. Ouch. Got a bit wrong the timing there. It happens. Oh, pressed on the ball, not on him, which is. Ouch! I dashed a bit wrong there, and got clipped in the end. It's fine though. We can evade the big grab. We have enough here, so now we just press the button and hopefully he dies. Ouch. Die please. You dead. Okay. I usually don't kill him in the air. Never saw the animation exploding there. Looks weird. But either way, yes, this is a fairly not overpowered mummy run, but it shows how you can adapt to play with this kind of mixed damage build and just go with the flow and just get what the game gives us. If it gave us, of course, a gunpowder sword, I would have taken. If it gave us hope slasher, I'm mostly physical damage. Screw it. But since we can do very way easier now mixed damage builds, uh, anything that does multi-hitting, like this. Look at how many projectiles, and each hit deals the brawl, and then we have the mana gauntlets, and everything just hits. Like, they don't hit hard, but together they hit a lot. It's death by 1000 paper cuts. So anyway, thanks for the suggestion again, Rabia Gunslinger, which goes well with the mummy, by the way, shooting upwards. So, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, but until then, as always, stay safe.